Hello everyone, I'm Terri Pascarelli with Realty One Group MVP with your Naples, Florida area real estate market update. Today we're looking at the latest numbers from August 2025's market report released by NABOR, the Naples Area Board of Realtors. This covers all of Collier County, excluding Marco Island. The late summer period has been an interesting one for Naples real estate. We've seen shifting inventory, more closed sales, and some signals about where the market may be heading as we move toward the end of the year. Let's take a closer look. Welcome back to the channel. Again, I'm Terri Pascarelli with Realty One Group MVP. The headline for August is a summer sales surge, but what does that mean? Our data are always shared as a comparison between this month's result compared to the same month last year, so now in 2024. And closed sales were up 11% compared to August of 2024, reaching 604 closed sales across Naples. That's a healthy increase compared to the same time during last summer, and a good sign that there is some buyer demand during what is often thought of as a quieter summer season. At the same time, inventory decreased month over month throughout the summer, dropping back to pre-pandemic levels. By the end of August, we had just under 4,900 properties on the market, which is still higher than where we were last year, but notably lower than the peaks we saw earlier this year, say back in March. So why did inventory tighten up during the summer? Analysts point to two main factors. First, there are sellers who may pull their homes off the market during the summer. That creates what's called a shadow inventory. These are homes that may come back on the market later in the year. Second, pending sales activity has been outperforming last year's pace for 4 consecutive months. As homes are going under contract, this also reduces active inventory. So this combination of seasonal adjustment and buyer activity is what kept the market moving along through the summer months. On the pricing side, the overall median closed price dipped down slightly, about 1.1% year over year, to $588,500 in August. But big picture, overall values are holding steady in the greater Naples area. When you compare today's prices to pre-pandemic levels, homeowners are still seeing that they've built up a notable amount of equity. The median closed price in Collier County is still up about 80% compared to 2019. But that's not the same as pandemic and immediately post-pandemic high points that we're seeing across much of Southwest Florida. Now looking deeper, single-family homes saw their inventory shrink from over 3,100 back in May to about 2,400 homes in August. Interestingly, the median closed price actually rose during that same time to $732,000. That's up about 8% compared to the same month, August, of last year. Condominiums, however, told a different story. Inventory fell to about 2,470 units, still higher than condo inventory was in August of 24. What's important to note is that the condo median closed price dropped to $408,000 from $499,500, which is a decrease of over 18% compared to last August. This shows some pressure in the condo market, especially for older buildings that may face added costs for reserves or for inspections. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers? For buyers, this is still a window of opportunity. Inventory is lower, but many sellers are more willing to negotiate. If you were priced out during the pandemic boom, today's market offers more options and usually more realistic pricing. For sellers, the key is pricing strategy. Overpriced homes tend to linger, with list price to sale ratios dropping as much as 7 to 10% after the first month. But homes priced most competitively, which right now means in line with buyer expectations, are seeing list price to sale ratios that can be 97 to 98% of the original listing price. Now, what about the months ahead? Pending sales were up again, which suggests closed sales can build some momentum through the fall. Some portion of the shadow inventory may come back to the market later this year, but success will depend on buyer demand and the pricing environment that's heading into 2026. Analysts forecast sales activity in September and October that could outperform last year when hurricanes disrupted our market. So, if the weather stays calm this fall season, Naples could see a stronger finish to 2025. To wrap it all up, Naples real estate remains desirable, mostly stable, and getting more active. In general, condos have more challenges than single-family homes. We've shifted from an extreme buyer's market earlier this year into something getting more balanced, with motivated sellers who've been waiting for serious buyers to return to the market, which they hope is going to bring steady demand and opportunities on both sides. If you're considering buying or selling here in the greater Naples, Florida real estate market, it's more important than ever to work with a realtor who understands the nuances of this market and can help you navigate pricing, negotiations, and timing. I'm Terri Pascarelli with Realty One Group MVP. You can reach me at 239-300-6047. Thanks for watching this month's update on the Greater Naples area real estate market. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a monthly market report. We'll see you next month with the September numbers. And now head to the video that's showing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen for more information about living in the Greater Naples, Florida area and Southwest Florida. I'll see you there.